When God is working in your life, He may use subtle yet powerful signs to guide you toward His purpose. One of the most challenging moments is when He begins to remove certain people from your path, whether to protect your heart, strengthen your faith, or simply lead you to a place of greater growth and blessing. 7 shocking signs God is silently removing someone from your life are indicators that, although often uncomfortable, are divine ways of showing you that not everyone is meant to walk beside you. If you've been sensing changes in your relationships, it's important to pay attention to these signs, as God may be quietly moving someone out of your life to prepare you for something greater. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to receive all our updates and inspiring content. Your subscription is a powerful way to support our work and ensure you don't miss any message that could transform your spiritual life. Let's embark on this journey of faith together. 1. Inexplicable distance. Have you noticed how suddenly that person you were so close to begins to distance themselves without any apparent reason? Conversations that once flowed easily now become rare, and even the moments you shared seem less frequent. This inexplicable distance could be a sign that God is silently intervening, creating a space that didn't exist before. It's as if a veil has been placed between you, obscuring the connection that was once so clear. This distancing may be subtle at first, almost imperceptible, but over time, it becomes evident. The lack of time, frequent excuses, and absence of interest in maintaining contact are clear signs that something is changing. In His wisdom, God sometimes separates us from people who no longer contribute to our growth, or who prevent us from reaching the purpose He has for us. This separation, though painful, may be a divine form of protection. While it may be difficult to accept, this process of distancing is an opportunity for you to reconnect with your own spiritual journey and reflect on the true intentions and motivations of this relationship. Sometimes God shows us through absence the true value of our inner peace and how much we can grow when certain influences are removed from our lives. By allowing this distance to occur, you may be preparing yourself for a new chapter, more aligned with the divine will. 2. Constant conflicts. Constant conflicts that arise out of nowhere can be a clear sign that something is out of sync in your relationship with this person. Small arguments turn into major disagreements, and what was once a harmonious relationship now seems filled with tension and discord. These recurring conflicts might be God's way of alerting you that this person is no longer part of His plan for you. Often, He uses these moments to show you that it's time to reconsider this connection. Each time a new conflict arises, you feel more worn out and emotionally drained. It seems that nothing you do or say is enough to maintain peace. These disagreements may be signs that God is allowing this friction to guide you in a new direction. Sometimes, He puts us in uncomfortable situations to make us see the truth about the people around us and how they really impact our lives. Accepting that these conflicts may have a greater purpose is an important step in understanding what God is trying to tell you. He may be moving you away from negative influences that hinder your spiritual and emotional growth. By allowing these constant conflicts to occur, God may be leading you to a place of greater peace and clarity, where you can focus on relationships that truly elevate you and bring you closer to His purpose for you. 3. Closed doors. When doors that were once open begin to close, this may be a strong sign that God is intervening in your life to remove someone who is no longer part of your purpose. You may notice that opportunities involving this person, whether at work, in projects, or in other areas of life, begin to disappear. What once seemed like a promising path now becomes a road filled with obstacles and unexpected blockages. These signs may indicate that God is directing you to a new path, one where this person is not included. These closed doors can be frustrating and confusing at first, especially if you believe that opportunity was crucial to your future. However, over time, it may become clear that God was protecting you from a situation that could have caused more pain and difficulties. He may be guiding you to new opportunities and connections that are more aligned with His will for your life, and that will bring more blessings than you could have imagined. Recognizing that these closed doors are part of a larger plan allows you to trust God more and less in temporary circumstances. He sees what we cannot see and knows what is best for us in the long term. By accepting that these doors are closing for a reason, you make room for new possibilities, relationships, and paths that are more in tune with your true destiny. For inner peace. When you start to feel an inexplicable peace at the thought of moving forward without this person, it's a powerful sign that God is working in your life. This sense of relief, which arises when you imagine your life without this person, is no coincidence. God may be giving you a glimpse of the tranquility and balance that await you when you leave this relationship behind. It's as if the emotional and spiritual weight you were carrying has been lifted, allowing you to breathe again and see things more clearly. This inner peace can manifest in various ways. You may find that, without this person, you feel lighter, more focused on your goals, and more connected to your faith. The constant presence of a sense of well-being, even in moments when you might feel sad or insecure, is an indication that God is strengthening you to move forward. He is showing you that true peace doesn't come from keeping everyone around, but from trusting in His plan and guidance. By embracing this peace, you allow God to guide your next steps. This feeling is not just a sign that you're on the right path, but also a confirmation that He is preparing something better for you. Often, we hold on to people or situations because we fear the unknown, but God, in His infinite wisdom, offers this peace as comfort and a reminder that He is in control. By trusting this feeling, you draw even closer to the purpose He has for your life, a purpose that may be free from certain influences that no longer serve your spiritual and personal growth. 5. Warning signs. When strange signs and repeated coincidences start to appear in your life, it may be God's way of warning you that something is not right in this relationship. You might notice that uncomfortable events or seemingly insignificant incidents occur frequently when this person is around. These signs, although subtle, can be a divine warning for you to reassess this connection. God often uses unexpected situations to get our attention, pushing us to reflect on what's really happening in our lives. These warning signs can manifest in various ways, such as unexplained misunderstandings, feelings of discomfort, or even situations where you find yourself repeatedly in trouble or confusion when you're with this person. The persistent feeling that something is off may be God trying to protect you from a negative influence. He may be showing you that this person may not be who you thought they were, or that this relationship is not healthy for your spiritual and emotional well-being. Recognizing these warning signs calls for wisdom and discernment. Ignoring them may lead to more pain or frustration in the future, while paying attention to them could be the first step in moving away from a potentially harmful situation. God gives you these signs as a guide so that you can make decisions that align with His plan for your life. It's an opportunity to trust the intuition He placed in your heart and make choices that lead to a fuller, more peaceful life. 6. Spiritual alignment. As this person begins to distance themselves, you may notice a positive shift in your spiritual life. Your relationship with God strengthens, and you find renewed clarity about your purposes and paths. This spiritual alignment is a clear sign that God is guiding your life toward a path more aligned with His will. Sometimes, certain people can divert us from our spiritual journey, and when they start to leave the scene, our connection with God intensifies. This new alignment with your faith can manifest in a greater desire to seek God, pray more often, or even a deeper understanding of the Scriptures. You begin to see more clearly the steps you need to take to move forward, and your decisions become more guided by divine wisdom. This spiritual alignment is a confirmation that God is leading you to a place where you can flourish and fulfill the purpose He has for your life, free from influences that could distract or harm you. When you notice that your spiritual life is on the rise, it's important to recognize that this growth is a gift from God. He is preparing you for new phases, new challenges, and new blessings. The absence of this person in your life may have been necessary for you to experience this spiritual growth. By accepting this alignment as part of God's plan, you put yourself in a position of receptivity for all that He has in store for you, walking with more faith and confidence toward the future. 7. Heightened intuition. When you start to feel a persistent intuition that this person is no longer part of your future, it's a strong sign that God is directing you to a new path. This inner certainty, which seems to arise out of nowhere, should not be ignored. God, in His infinite wisdom, often uses our intuition to guide us, warning us about situations or people who no longer contribute to our growth or well-being. This heightened intuition is a reminder that He is by your side, showing you the way you should go. This feeling may come in moments of reflection or in everyday situations where you simply know that something has changed. Perhaps you realize that the idea of moving forward without this person brings a sense of peace and clarity that you didn't feel before. This intuition is not just a passing thought, but a deep perception that God is preparing something new and better for you. It's as if He is whispering in your heart that it's time to leave the past behind and embrace what lies ahead. By following this intuition, you demonstrate trust in the divine plan, acknowledging that God knows what is best for you, even when it means distancing yourself from certain people. This inner certainty is a gift that guides you in moments of uncertainty, providing the courage needed to make difficult decisions. By listening to and acting on this intuition, you align even more with God's will, allowing Him to lead your life toward a future full of purpose and blessings that you may not yet see, but are waiting for you on the horizon. Recognizing the 7 shocking signs God is silently removing someone from your life is an essential step in understanding the divine plan for your journey. Although it may be painful to accept that certain people are no longer part of your future, trusting God and His signs will allow you to move forward with peace and confidence. He is always working for your good, even when it means letting go of something or someone. By allowing God to guide your relationships, you prepare yourself for the blessings and opportunities He has reserved for you, knowing that every removal is part of a greater and more magnificent purpose. If this video has helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Comment below where you're from and how you've been hearing God's voice in your life. And let's continue together on this journey of faith. May God bless you and continue to light your path.